Hi folks, and welcome to another edition of My Veg Garden. Today is Saturday the 16th of August. Just an update from last week's video at the village show. It didn't do as well as I'd hoped for, but hey, it seemed to be quite good competition from other people. I guess after a few years of the show, more people are getting interested in it. But saying that, I got 3 seconds and 2/3, so I can't really complain that much. So just need to look at what I did this year and see how much I can do for next year. There's quite a number of categories that people hadn't selected, or entered, I should say. So we'll have a look and see what we can do for next year. It's just a really quick one. I'm just going to show you around what's actually growing at the moment and what I'm going to plant on. So we're in the greenhouse. Tomatoes, like most other people are saying, they're really flying on. You can see here we've got absolutely tons of red tomatoes. Absolutely loving it. You know, you look at that there, originally from one truss splitting into two. You know, think how many getting off some of the plants. A bit later I'll probably take some of the more leaves off, just to encourage the air and the sunlight to get round it, because naturally as we're getting into August we're getting less and less sun. So that's that. The bush ones, I don't know whether I'll do these next year. It just seems to be an absolute mass for me of them. Not really, just things everywhere with them, so I really don't know whether I'll do them next year. All my peppers, like my chilli peppers and that, they're really going for it. I've got the first sort of one of the hot scotch there, as you can see there. You know, my sweet peppers or bell peppers or whatever you want to call them there, really. As you can see, I've got 4 at the bottom there. Another one just appearing there. As you can see in the leaves, you know, like Purine, you know, he got really devastated by this caterpillar. What is it? The tomato moth caterpillar? What it was. It really seemed to have devastated him. This one here, this sweet pepper is a little bit later than the rest, but still getting a few appearing on here. Really pleased with how that's going. The chili pepper, absolutely tons of chilies. Now, maybe someone who grows chilies can tell me, this is just the cayenne pepper. So cayenne pepper, I presume. Do they don't turn red? Do you take them off? Are they always green? What do you do? So anyone who has any hints to tell me what I'm meant to do with these, do I leave them on or not? That for them to change colour. So if any advice there, grateful received as ever. My basil that's growing nicely there, let that grow. Keep watering it, make sure it goes nice and tall. Snip out the very tips of it, encourage bushy growth. Plenty of that, because I'll need it for all my tomatoes that are growing at the moment. These pots here are the runners from, if I can just go out there, just out there, from the tomatoes that are in there. These are all, I've managed to out there, there's 8 there, and I think I've got about another 9 or 10 doing, as I said before, put not the first part on the runner but the second part, put that in with a little peg of some sort. You know, I use brass wire bent over into a little loop, push it into the soil, leave it for about a week. The roots will then take into the soil. When you can feel that the peg is no longer holding it and the roots are actually holding it in the soil, you then can actually go, alright, there you can snip the runner off right next to it, because it no longer needs that part, because it's a bit like an umbilical cord. So you can snip it, and then as you see, this is what you get. You know, so I'm really pleased with that. I'm prepping these for when at the end of the shed I'm going to put guttering in there with little holes a little bit up in it so it can drain. But I'm going to actually put my strawberry plants in there. But the wife says that she wants more and more strawberries, so we might actually do both types, do them both in the little towers, the 3 pots towers that I just showed you a second ago, and as well as the back of the shed. So we'll wait and see. Let's just take you outside. Go here. I'll just quickly show you. I'll show you what I mean about the strawberries. I don't know if you can just see, if we can just get down there. Let me just focus in on it for you. So we've got that in there. Let's have a little tug at it and see. Not quite, I don't think. I think so you just, as I say, I've got that peg down there just to try and stop it. So stop it coming away and that, and just let the roots try and take to the soil. So that's that. We've got some tomatoes outside. Not much turn them red at the moment. You remember me saying about doing brassicas? I've got them here. So I've got purple sprouting spring broccoli, I think. I've also got cabbage and cauliflowers in there. So they seem, I think they're probably about ready, so really need to think about getting them planted out. And that's probably really about it, folks, at the moment. Not much else to report, so what I'll do now, I'll leave you. Hope you've had a good weekend, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye just now.